Welcome to my first YouTube channel. And since we are in lockdown, I am going to take a trip in my own village of Varka and Salsette, Goa. Varka is situated in South Goa and it's a coastal village. The scene what you're seeing now is the prime location, which is the church square, and it has four roads. The road to the north leads to Margao, which is one of the important railway station, and there you see the church. And now we are going towards the south, which will take us to the next village of Orlem, Carbona, and Kavilosi. However, we will not go through those village. We will go to the lanes and by lanes of Varka. I hope you like this video. See the amount of greenery which is due to the rainfalls which is happening in Goa at the moment. And here is what a typical Goan village looks like. Just see the amount of the greenery what we have. There is a myth about Goa that it's only churches, temple and beaches, but we do have a fair bit of greenery, farms, beautiful coconut trees. However, with this recent development, some of the things are getting destroyed, damaged. So therefore we need to take care of this beautiful places and maintain the greenery and plant more and more trees so that we get a lot of fresh air, oxygen, and the view, it's breathtakingly beautiful. So here we go, we have reached one of our Vados as we call, and part of Varka, which is Fatrade. Now we are in the Fatrade part of Varka. So do enjoy the beautiful green scenery as we go along. We are now reaching the borders between village Varka and village Orlem, which is the next village after Varka. So continue enjoying the beautiful journey through this narrow, almost winding roads. We have reached the boundaries of Varka village, and now we will be returning back and again continue from the starting point, which is the church square, and take another road which will lead us to the village of Naveli, which is towards the east of Varka village. So sit back and enjoy the beautiful sights of this beautiful village of Goa. Friends, this is on both the sides you can see vast open green land. Here the Goan villagers cultivate paddy and different type of vegetable. This is a paddy season, and you can see people have grown a lot of paddy seeds, which they will later cut during the next month once the crop is grown. Due to the restriction of tourists coming to Goa, you can see lot of open spaces and less traffic. Now we'll start, as I said, from the church square towards the east of Varka, towards the next village of Navelim. Again, enjoy the beautiful greenery which this place has to offer. The winding road, the beautiful bungalows. There are a lot of Portuguese style houses as well, which I will cover during my next video. Friends, this is my first video under the title The Unknown Traveler, and you are looking at some breathtaking views of village Varka in South Goa. This is a brief tour of the village. It doesn't completely give you the overall landscape of this beautiful village. We have now reached the bridge which connects Varka to the village of Navelim. Previously, this part of the backwaters had canoes or ferries going around, small ferries to connect around. So the building of this bridge has immensely helped both the villages to go from one village to another. This part of the land which you see now, the locals have gone into prawn farming, which is a very lucrative business to the locals. Apart from also again growing paddy and other seasonal crops. Now we are reaching towards the boundary of village Varka and Naveli. So I will turn back and we will return back to the church square, which is the focal point of village Varka. You can see the beautiful water bodies which are used for prawn farming, as the water from the sea comes towards this part of land through the backwaters. As I mentioned to you before, the bridge where locals also carry out fishing with fishing rod, which is a great source of entertainment or time pass or whatever you call, and also helps the villagers get some nice fish for their lunch and dinner. Now we are moving towards the beach side. You will be able to see some resorts in this particular section, one coming up shortly. As you can see, during tourist season or when the tourists are around, this area is completely choco-blocked with cars and tourist movement. People hiring bikes, cars, both foreign and Indian tourists. We are passing by another resort which you might be able to pick up the name as we pass by. So right now the occupancy of this all resorts looks very poor due to this pandemic. So right now again, as I informed you before, we are moving towards another famous resort which is coming up now. If you can see on the right, also this all area is occupied by cars, bikes and all. And now we have come to the beach approach road. Unfortunately, the beach is closed for four-wheelers and other traffic. However, we will definitely go walking to the beach and I will give you a glimpse of the beach area. Here we have a friendly dog wagging its tail. And here we go. This is a road which will lead us to the famous Varka beach. See the greenery around and the birds flying. Here is a small lotus pond which also doubles up as an irrigation water body when it's time for paddy cultivation by the locals. Here are some of the mangroves and now we are approaching the beach, the Varka beach, one of the most famous beaches of Goa. Before we reach the actual beach, there is a small bridge we have to negotiate which has the backwaters, and it's a favorite spot for the locals to do a little bit of fishing. Here you see this water body, or backwaters as we call it, has a lot of small fishes where the locals catch for their lunch and dinner. And now here we go, we are almost on the beach. It's high tide, being around 11:30 to 12 o'clock in the afternoon. These are the nice trees which line up the entire beach area, and there you can see the beautiful Arabian Sea. As I said, due to this pandemic, no tourists is around, or else this beach is teeming with tourists from all over the world, and also tourists from other parts of India. You can see a red flag. If the water reaches that part, that means the water is flowing on a danger level. There are lifeguards around. However, right now they also are very less busy due to no tourists around. So friends, this was my the brief tour of my village Varka in South Goa. Please do let me know how did you like this video, and if you wish, and if you like or dislike, please accordingly let me know in your comments, and please share this video with your friends and other group members so they also can see this beautiful village